The purpose of the ray appearance dialog in Lorentz is to let you visually display velocity, momentum, energy, or force of each ray. Visualization of the physics data is essential to improve your design. You can make it easier to differentiate multiple rays from one another and customize them to your desired visual outcome by changing their appearance with colors, shapes and thickness, or only specify a specific number of rays to be shown at one time. These toolbar icons are there to bring up the ray appearance dialog, to hide rays that you don't want to concentrate on, to unhide those hidden rays, to isolate rays, which is the opposite of hiding them, to hide any emissions, and to isolate emissions. The Rays of Beam to Plot feature under the Display tab lets you look at all the rays at the same time, a specific percentage of rays that will randomize to different ones but keep the same percentage when the Redistribute button is clicked, and also a fixed percentage option to show the same fixed rays at all times. Use this section to specify which rays that you would like to see. The Sections of Rays to Plot section lets you specify whether you would like to see the full ray or just portions of it. The percentage option will enable you to see any part of the ray that you would like by selecting a certain percentage amount. The Time and Distance options lets you use time and distance to show only the portions that you want to see within those time or distance periods. This section is used to be specific as to which part of the ray you want to see. The Ray Interpolation section gives you the option to choose to connect data and markers smoothly or by straight lines using linear ODE data. The purpose of the Properties tab is to customize the rays to specific colors, line styles, sizes, as well as customizing the markers with these properties as well. Firstly, you can select a ray to view the beam and emission it belongs to. Then, using the ray line properties, choose a line, cone, cylinder, or ribbon style and the size that you want it to be. Too big may blend the rays together too much, and too small may make them hard to view. It's all a personal preference. When deciding what color you want the ray to be, you have options of simply customizing the color to anything that you want. You can view it by particle property such as velocity, time, the B field, etc. By emitter, there needs to be an emitter set in the model to use this feature, or by emitter and secondaries. Again, both emitter and secondaries need to be predetermined. This model, for example, doesn't have any emitters. Ray line scale is simply used to show the scale legend, and in this example, what each color represents in terms of Tesla. Markers are used on the rays to delineate specific information, like for example, what the velocity of the ray at 2 seconds might be. The Ray Marker Properties section lets you specify what you would like the markers to look like. Set a box, sphere, cone, or even no markers as your custom settings, as well as the size. You can define the markers using the ODE, Ordinary Differential Equation Solver, which uses raw data. You can specify how many markers to show and how you want them to be spaced using time of flight or distance increments. The colors of the markers can also be changed, and just like with ray line properties, you can select them by emitter, emitter and secondaries, particle properties, or use a generic color, and you can show the legend for additional data as well. The final feature in the Ray Appearance dialog is the Apply Style To drop-down menu. If you don't wish for all your rays or emissions to look the same, you can select the ones you would like to apply changes to, thus making it even simpler to get all the information you need efficiently and accurately.